it depends on what the Night Stalker does and what the Ricky does in terms of laning phase, because Night Stalker can't really buy Iron Town.
Will be able to get a good amount of farm himself, but probably won't be able to limit Fada too much.
So Xiao on the bottom has done a really good job of placing really smart wards. The Observer ward blocks the large camp, even though Batrider can use it to pull. He's not particularly strong. Oh,
Xiao Wei's going to take a lot of damage here, but he's also dishing it out as well. They need a few more right clicks to be able to finish him off. They're going to have to follow him through the flames. Meanwhile, in the top lane, they will be able to pick up that first blood by taking on the Slardar. Looks like they managed to get the full combination between.
And MMY is denying so many creeps. He's chain pulled, I think, twice now. Xiao Wei coming in from behind.
Yeah, this is kind of an interesting play. Maybe it's because of the fact we have some extra neutrals here. Xiao Wei is now going to try and help out a team. The telekinesis leading the way. Kuro going to be in some serious trouble as he gets pounced on, held in play. Smoke screen is the addition there as Mind Control unable to get off the Slithering Crush, and Xiao Wei is just the extra presence.
Doesn't catch those two supports sitting behind.
But it will see them the moment they go for this bounce, but it might be a little bit too slow for maybe to be able to get out. They leave with the Void, be able to follow up with the Silence. Maybe, though, does have that reactive armor, plus the supports come into play. It's not quite enough, though. He does end up going down, and MMY and Sep will back themselves away, knowing the fight is lost as soon as their Timbersaw dies. Not be expecting a fast rotation like this one. The smoke is going to pop from Xiao Wei, but he may still be able to get the lasso. He's actually out of mana. Slithering Crush goes down, and now it's up to MMY to be able to lead with the telekinesis, follow up, tosses him back, should be able to hit the pounce. Mind Control hoping to be able to juke it out, but they are patient. LGD hold on to it. And just knowing that the Sardar will burn out inside the flames, MMY is the one to pick up the last hit with Fateful. Piece just to defend their offlaner.
And it looks like LGD will still have the initiation edge over Liquid as long as they keep the Slaughter under farm. There's no really good vehicles for the Infest aside from the Blink Slaughter sitting at 1150, so it is very high priority that they protect.
Another TP in, but they're going to have the Lifestealer try and save Fada, and they will be able to bail him out. In fact, they're going to be able to get the kill onto the Batrider, searching for more, but the rest of LGD should still be safe. They can try and pressure this tier 1 tower, but...
Yeah, Dire seems to have much better vision.
This is big advantage of the Riki, knowing that every single ward you place is unlikely to get scouted, and he can really get some deep ones. And that has been hindering the movement. They will be able to scout him out, though. The counter ward being laid out, unable to get off a smoke screen, it seems, as the Void comes through. That small little mini stun stopping his play. And they will now take that tier 1 tower. Great read there from Jarex, both at the same time.
And everyone's heading down bottom. Fada, under the guise of invisibility, will not be seen by that Observer ward, and Sep may be in for a rude surprise.
Smoke screen is one of the best ways to be able to ensure a kill onto a Lifestealer, and you see it in play here. The instant silence, no opportunity to be able to respond. Now Fada has come in with his Invis rune, but unfortunately his Lifestealer's down. The Invis, or rather the Dragon form, is now faded, and the Invis is about to as well. They scout out Fada. They're going to go for the kill. They're actually going to go for the support in the background. They want to be able to blow up Jarex, at least force that false promise onto himself. Liquid are split. They're going to go for the support. He managed to get off the false promise, goes for the immediate TP out, and now the game we play, maybe, is going to be able to come in with the extra nukes. He's going to try and pop some of these heroes of Liquid, but they're too damn tanky, and they're just going to be able to focus down aggressive immediately. They're taking a lot of AoE damage in the process, though. Maybe might just be able to clean this whole entire fight up with his teammates as Fada is forced to fight this one out. Gets the Dragon Tail on him, maybe continues to get some damage. Slithering Crush comes in. Mind Control can't stop the fight, though. Xiao Wei controls Matumba Man, pulls him away. 3 loss from LGD. The rest will escape. Liquid, thanks to the Infest Bomb, will be able to turn that one around. Fada turns and fights and baits it beautifully. Side lanes, while Liquid kind of waste their time.
Slark kind of hunting for Jarex over here.
They get the instant smoke screen. Jarex won't even have the opportunity for a false promise. There goes the silence. First damage, not enough. He managed to get off the false promise. Now the turnaround. Another Infest Bomb, aggressive. He gets the ultimate off, but he's being body blocked up. Won't be able to get the pounce away. Liquid, who's pouncing who? LGD lose 2, and now Liquid go for the tier 1 at top.
Different kind of play from the Batrider. He did have the blink very early, but didn't go for that one kill, except for the Slaughter, which he just waited for a little bit. Oh, is he going to walk into a sentry ward right here?
They see him, but again.
But the Batrider is very farm. He has the most CS on the Dire side.
They're going to go for it now. Immediately, though, pops the ultimate, cancels it, and then managed to get the blink strike away. September may still be caught, though. Throws out the smoke screen, taking a lot of magic damage there from Jarex. Just needs a little bit more. The heals are going to come through, though. Kuro actually pops the void, but now we have all the Purifying Flames. He'll come into play. Aggressive, though, has been scared away by the rest of Liquid. Now they have the initiation, but the Bat Rider gets popped. Couldn't even pull Matumba Man. Maybe he's going to be up next. The Chakram not doing enough work, or maybe he does. He gets the nice Chakram, turns it around, gets it too. Can he get away, though? Fada just one-shots him with the Shadow Blade amplified damage. The physical damage manages to rip the Timber Saw asunder, and now they're going to be able to get more. September not able to make it out. They get the Courier and the Little Dog too. Riki goes down 2 for 3 to the favor of Liquid. So with that, Firefly on cooldown, they're going to try and sneak in a Roshan here. This is rather risky. Firefly is about to come back up.
Way to use scan, they saw Xiao 8 and Rubik.
Well now, oh, that is actually one hell of a flame break and push Matumba Man up onto the cliff. They're now trying to heal him up. He's going to rage TP out, but this is an opportunity for a jump. They will immediately false promise as he gets brought down to earth, but can they actually finish him off? The jump in there, Mind Control trying to create some space. Matumba Man is healing himself up, but Mind Control's now going to be caught underneath the smoke screen. They try and get the silence out, but Aggressive gets off the Dark Pact as well as his ultimate, starts going to town, already taking out the Life Stealer, goes for Fada next. TP away, not in time, and oh my god! Blink in from Mind Control, he instantly disappears like a magician. 3 down, LGD go for the 4th, and Kuro, that's going to be full 5-man wipe just like that. The Roshan, not the play it seems for Liquid as they give up their advantage they had built. 5 heroes down, a Roshan dead, and Aegis going the way of LGD. Manages to get off that Fortune's End, but it doesn't really matter, the Bloodstone Suicide. And now they're going to be able to grab Jerix, it seems. False Promise goes for maybe a TP out. He's held in by the smoke screen, slowed down enough that the rest of the LGD will start coming through. Maybe makes his big entrance. He comes back into play, hoping to be able to refresh those Bloodstone charges on Jerix. And Kuro, as he runs on through, is going to give another one to maybe.
And it's just sticking around there way too long. They desperately want to hold on to their T1 tower, but they just do not have the firepower at this point, and they needed their side lanes pushed out.
Courier picked off. Matumba Man is going to be caught as well. Xiao 8 is able to get the lasso. His rage is going to wear out, and as soon as that's done, nice slithering crush, but the telekinesis there, keeping Matumba Man in place. LGD, you give them one opening, and they seem to make you pay so damn badly. Chip can join them if he wants to with the Silver Edge.
They have a small window until nighttime's up, just 15 seconds. I don't think Liquid can wait that long, though.
Liquid's going to stay on the high ground here, but the whole wraparound from LGD may be able to catch him out. They're going to make the initiation. Pop MMY immediately. No play from him here in this fight, but they already get off the False Promise as well, stopping that lasso. They kill the Oracle, but is it going to be worth it? It's now the 3 cores of Liquid still looking healthy. They turn on to Aggressive, hoping to be able to force out that Aegis. Instead, they realize, let's just kill maybe with the amplified damage on him instead. That's going to be the play. Riki jumps over to the Slark, hoping to be able to make this great escape here, but they're focusing on Aggressive, and they're taking him out too. They manage to find Sepp as he moves to the left-hand side, but Mind Control knows better. They get him, keep the gem in play, and take away the gem of LGD as well. Lines do so.
Because both teams trying to eliminate the support disparity early on in the fight.
Right.
If Rubik dies, LGD will lose the fight. If Oracle dies before False Promise,
they jump in immediately with the Silver Edge. They might be able to pop Fada before they actually have Jerix be able to get the False Promise save. Fada a little bit more time, and he got it. Just in time, BKB goes off, they now fight away. Fada knows he's definitely dead once this is done for, so he's just going to try and get as much damage on his Slark as possible, and it might just be enough. It is indeed a 3-man crush from Mind Control. Keep on going. They look for more, but LGD get the last 2 out. It doesn't matter, though. Liquid have won the fight, and they're going to be able to take tier 2.
And looks like Aggressive going for a solo kill. Doesn't know if any of those gem bears are behind him.
So dangerous. He really thinks he can just get Jerix alone. Well, he might just be able to lead with the pounce. False Promise does go down. TP out. Sticks around a bit too long. And now the pop out. Oh, God. Aggressive. Too aggressive.
To come out in a bad spot and for those supports to be very vulnerable, but their information.
10 seconds until nighttime. If you're going to try and take this fight, you got to take it now. As LGD, so Aggressive moves forward, tries to get the scout out, but he does get crushed up, almost gets taken out, but managed to get the Dark Pact off, and now into his ultimate. Starts right-clicking onto Matumba Man, but Matumba Man doesn't care one bit. He's going to go for the Bat Rider, and now LGD realize they have to bail. It's going to be Aggressive, trying to flee as he's got the Silver Edge in a few more seconds. Dark Pact, oh, just barely outside of the crush. Now runs himself away. The Infest Bomb's not going to be able to find him. They do at least get the Void onto MMY, stopping his TP away. Will be able to get that kill, but they're still chasing Aggressive. Not going to be good enough, though. The crush does manage to get off that slithering crush. and will be able to get himself away. MMY did end up going down. The shoe is kind of swapped here, where Liquid are kind of, or LGD were in the position that Liquid was at 25 minutes. So that Aegis time, we're talking about like maybe not fighting into them, but the initiation advantage was too great from Liquid. And you can see it again. They're going to be able to find aggressive. Holy cow.
Slark is not scared at nighttime. Or shouldn't be, rather.
They're going to push forward. They still have another 45 seconds trying to force that buyback onto the Slark. And if it doesn't come, they're just going to take a tier 3 tower for free.
So they're waiting for Jarek to split far away from one of the heroes so that they can potentially last into the T4s.
Right.
There is a 4-step on Rubik, so they can get the double 4-step into the T4s.
Slardar is going to jump forward with his 4-staff. Blink goes straight for Zhao Wei, stopping the initiation in his tracks. But LGD, they get a counter 4-staff. They are able to get that hero away. Now Matumba Man is forced to fight up against the Slark underneath that ultimate, plus the Chakram. Matumba Man already down to half HP. Shiva's going to slow him down as well, but he managed to get the Abyssal Blade back. Walking down aggressive, and he's down. He bought back, and that's a dieback now as LGD struggled to just use maybe to push Liquid back. Oh, jump in. They managed to get Zhao Wei, but immediate false promise going to stop that one. They didn't even need the ult of Jarex during that last start of the fight. And while they might be able to force Liquid away now, it's going to be at the cost of at least the melee racks. The Aegis does fall. Matumba Man's going to go back in for the range one, it seems. There's no reason not to at this point. They may even try and keep on going for the bottom lane of racks. They're all looking pretty damn healthy. Some of their ults are down, such as the Dragon form. But Matumba Man, he's okay with sitting on the front lines. Managed to get the bash onto Maybe. Follow-up Slithering Crush. Another bash in play, but the 4-staff are saving grace here for Maybe. Now they can turn on to Kuro. Another 4-staff play, this time from Liquid. Gets Kuro out of the danger zone. Infest up. Zhao Wei blinks forward with his BKB activated. Managed to get the Infest. Jump onto September. Will be able to almost pop him as the Cloak and Dagger managed to get him away with Blink Strike, but Zhao Wei's not quite as lucky. Gem on the deck. Maybe trying to get run away through the trees. Matumba Man keeps him locked on. They take the tier 3 tower at bottom. Vada focusing on objectives. Matumba Man, meanwhile, the big meat shield on the front lines that maybe just can't seem to beat on through. Vada now healthy up, jumps himself forward, doesn't go for the Dragon Tail just yet. And now they want to back themselves away. Maybe jumps forward, tries to go for Jarex. False promise used there. It's Dragon Tail, cancels Maybe's push forward. Jarex going to try and get the TP out. Vada will do something similar here to see whether or not Jarex doesn't even get popped inside the fountain. Gets the full heal and a clean escape there from Liquid.
For LGD.
Which is why LGD are just trying to stall for time with Slark pushing out the top lane, but Liquid not going to give it to him here. They just entry in through the bottom lane, go for the melee racks. Trying to get some Chakra damage out, plus the Shivas, slowing down the damage of the Dragonite, but as you mentioned,
tickles.
that heart, it's fine. He sits out of the fight, a couple of seconds, starts healing back up to full, dodging the Chakram and eating away at the melee rack step. Tries to slow him down there with the smoke cloud, but it's not going to mean much. They really need a harder initiation. Now maybe he's going to be caught in the Dragon's Tail, and Mind Control doesn't even go for him. He goes to the back line, stopping Zhao Wei. Now the buyback. And Liquid immediately managed to get out there. They get the Infest back into the Slardar. They're going to turn, try and kill Zhao Wei again underneath that one. Oh my goodness, he thought he could lasso away. The fight continues. Aggressive, actually getting a lot of damage now. On to Fada with the amplified damage stolen away by MMY. Useful, but not useful enough, it seems. 80 seconds down, and LGD call it just like that. Liquid on a tear through the lower bracket. Haven't dropped a game yet since they're knocked down by MVP. And they're supposed to be facing the tougher team as LGD had just beat MVP too, but it seems like they've really hit their stride now, dominating LGD even after a tough break around the Roshan pit.
Moo mentioned Lifestealer's ridiculous win rate coming into this game. They seem